They can't keep getting away with this. They can't. They can't keep getting away with it. It was just announced that Kevin Feige has spoken with the director of Godzilla Minus One. You know, and let me tell you this, they're not getting together to talk about the future of the Del Taco dollar menu. No, they're not talking about that. They're obviously talking about this man working on a movie. We have seen this pop up more and more. The whole idea, the whole concept of Marvel's just like trying to poach these really good directors to, it's like, you make a cool movie? Okay, cool, come over here. You made one of the best low budget films of all time. That's sweet, love that for you. Come make a freaking Howard the Duck film next. Do that. Here's the thing, right? It is a good idea by Marvel. I'll give them credit for that. Because why would you not want to go grab some of these awesome directors? These directors who, you know, are popping off. Blade and Scream 7 are really fighting it, duking it out for like the most like difficult film to get made right now. And so far it looks like Blade's taking the lead. But if you didn't know, Marvel did approach Jordan Peele and they were like, hey, maybe you should come make this Blade movie. And he was like, I'm okay. I'm good. Totally valid. In fact, I'd probably say it's a good thing for Jordan Peele. I like that for him. And now we're saying it with Godzilla Minus One. And then I don't know how accurate like the IMDb trivia is, but I feel like all the time you go into like, let me go read the trivia for the Marvels. And then they're like, did you know Quentin Tarantino was approached for this? Martin Scorsese was approached to direct the Groot standalone movie? That's not true, but like that's just an example of things I've seen. So then the question is like, is it worth it? Would that be something that we would be happy to give up this director's time for them to make a Marvel film? And I'm a little torn on that because I don't like the idea of just every good director just being locked into Marvel, but also like, how do we expect Marvel to get better if we don't bring in, you know, fresh opinions, a fresh vision? But that being said, just because we bring in a director like this, that might not be the problem. There is the whole issue of studio interference. Maybe, you know, Quentin Tarantino could come make the Groot movie and then they just edit it. They edit it into oblivion. The whole movie's changed and now it's not the same. That's obviously something that happens all the time. I'm starting to become more of a defender of like, maybe the David Ayer original cut of Suicide Squad's a lot better than the one we got. Maybe. Hey, you know, I mean, the Zack Snyder one was. Just saying. In general, I feel like director's cuts often being a very different feel. You have to give them that. Even if it's not better, you can say it's at least a lot different. And for Suicide Squad, I think different would be good. Hard to get worse than what we got. I'll admit it. So I do think it's fine. I do think it's a good idea for these directors to come into Marvel as long as they are given control, something that Marvel has a hard time giving up because everything's locked into this plan, because everything's like, we have to set up this movie and this movie in the future. That's kind of the difficult part about it. So it's like, if we're going to bring them in, we have to make it worth it. We have to give them the control. Otherwise, their whole vision, the thing that makes them special, it's kind of lost. And now we're robbed of their talent and we're robbed of, you know, any other movies that they could have made where they would have had that creative control. In fact, when you look at a lot of the Marvel films where the directors had a lot of control, James Gunn being the main one, that's a lot of success. They had a lot of success there. Anyways, that's my thought on the matter. What do you think? Do you think we should bring in some more, you know, veteran, really skillful, really, you know, just popping off directors to be in Marvel, even if they don't really specialize in superhero films, even if they haven't even made a superhero film? Do you think it's worth it to give up what they would have been making? I've been slacking on this channel, but I got a lot of new videos coming out soon. I appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you later.